Okay, this is video 2 in our data processing instruction. We moved on from the other planning district, which was tendering, and this one's now called BABER. And although I've completed it, I just want to go over one or two things. The first thing is that from the raw data, you can either sort it before you copy and paste, or copy and paste and then sort. So here I'm just going to expand out on application type. I'm going to sort that, and here we have removal of conditions and some tree works there, and we can delete those out because we're not interested, and also an agricultural determination. That can go as well. So this is our source data, which we've copied across to our master, our BABER master, and here I've just want to go over a few definitions. The grey colour is data which you can usually copy from source, in other words from the source spreadsheet we send you. The green columns, these two here, we have to create and edit ourselves. And the orange one is where we do a sub-edit, so where we have to separate out the constituent parts of the address into first name, title, etc. And the last one is an area where when sometimes the applicant's address is missing from the data, and we have to investigate to find out. And I'm just going to go over that process with you now, and take a look at some planning applications. Let's look at the first one. This is the BABER application. Now in here you'll see the details which basically come up on the source spreadsheet, plus other information. But you see here they list the applicant, and that's why we've picked it up, and it's in our source spreadsheet, and it's easy for us to identify. But you will find, as we found on the tendering example, that they don't always put this in. And so when that's the case, we have to refer to documents. And what we're looking for here is we're looking for an application. So here we are, application form. That's what we're looking for. Application form. It quite often says no personal data. So just click on that and up it comes. And you can see here that the applicant's name and address corresponds with the site address. That will not always be the case, but as you get to work on different planning authority websites, you'll get to know how they work, and you're allowed to make some assumptions. But on the BABER one, this particular one, it's pretty good. So here we've got Mr. Fenwick. Now he's stated that his address, his correspondence address, is going to be care of the agent. It's fine. We can take a look at the document just to have a look. And it's the application form. Here we are. That is always our ultimate point of reference. So if we're in doubt, we will always refer back to the application form. Let's go here. So just running across the headings, this is very important. All this data is uploaded in one form or another to our website. with the exception of these two columns here, which we use to sub-edit into our name and address. We don't collect personal telephone numbers, indeed they're not available to us from the website. And here we have agent and agent company. The agent name, it can either be a company name or it can be an individual. Sometimes you will get both, but providing one column is filled in, it's satisfactory. We don't have to sub-edit the address of the agent. We don't use that on our website other than for information purposes. Now, BABER, this particular one, they don't publish email and telephone numbers, but you'll find in other sites they do, but normally it's just a simple cut and paste. Here, the council and the region, that's a sub-edit, and you'll have to enter that in. The council is always the name of the planning district, and the region, well, we're working in the east of England, but it could be northern England, northwest, or whatever. And that's about it. Just a few little explanatory notes there. And as I say, I'm sure you'll have heaps of questions, but I'm hopeful that this will help a little bit.